there are a lot of families in the crowd, and everyone's having fun, then the players can pick up on that energy.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Cunningham and Bay share the wing duty. Bogdanovich out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Walker in at the 1. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move.
Pistons trail by 11. Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. Cunningham and Bay share the wing duty. Isaiah Stewart out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Ivy in at the point. Cunningham passes to Bogdanovich. Towns comes with a double team. That's a 2 from Cunningham. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
And like a lot of top picks, Cade Cunningham had to deal with some adversity in his rookie season.
Greg, he had been part of winning teams for his entire life. He was introduced to just how competitive the NBA is. But he says it's only sharpened his focus.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Alder.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Milwaukee was out. Outstanding. He scored 28 points and seemed to pick apart the defense all night with a ton of assists. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
Timeout called the Pistons. This their first chance to take a look at the Timberwolves this season.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it'll be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
Very difficult game to predict. They are not familiar with each other. I expect to see a lot of in-game adjustments tonight on both sides.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And here's Stewart. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Number 40, fifth personal foul, 4th team foul.
Minnesota on D. Over in the corner, Cunningham.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
His 5th miss. Out 2 for 7 from the floor. The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And, Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long. And by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
The way they've been going after.
And so it's Minnesota holding a very comfortable 20.
65. The Pistons. 40.
And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control celebrating flawlessly. The other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time.
Show streets, catch around northwest, southeast, northeast. On God, on my mama, on my daughter, on me. Get in my way, on my range, get the whole slide. They playing with the slide, with the slide. Keep it going. Slide. Slide. Yeah.
And for people hopping in to watch the 2K League maybe for the first time, what can they expect in terms of the structure and when playoffs will happen, et cetera, et cetera?
It's going to be 3 great tournaments and then a playoffs and finals with, you know, the winning team will take home $500,000.
And tonight, we're looking at 2 teams who make their living beyond the arc, Grant.
Yeah, they love to shoot the three-point shot, and they do it effectively. And, of course, that means these 2 teams understand the importance of good spacing. They're great shooters on both sides, to be sure, but motion and ball movement are the real keys to their three-point attacks.
And so let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Gordon is the 4 with the Joker in the middle. The backcourt for him is Highland and Murray, and it's Porter in at the 3. And we got another sign of what kind of career MP could have right in front of him. He just won another Rookie of the Month award.
So impressive. And it's his maturity and poise that's most impressive. He's a rookie who plays like he's been in the league forever.
Edwards, a pass to Russell. MP outside. From behind the arc. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Pass to Jokic. Here's Highland. Now a timeout called by Denver. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
It's a fine line between playing with urgency and being out of control. And they crossed that line.
Well, you can do a couple things with turnovers. They committed too many, and then they didn't force enough. So a tough go in that category.
Just over a minute played here to start the game. To Murray. Lets it go from deep. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, he's got a confident shot going right now as Jamal's stepping into that 3-ball.
From deep, MP. That shot's good. Russell making the play. MP's got 9.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And the Player of the Month awards announced recently. MP taking the honor for the second time this season.
It's really impressive. I mean, trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. To the middle. The 11-footer. Edwards pulls it in. Minnesota's gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first.
Yeah, everybody knows that Bones nickname is going to stick for quite a while, but don't let it fool you. This guy is not afraid to take it inside and challenge bigger defenders.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Murray passes to Porter. Back to Murray. Here's Highland, guarded by Russell. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. And with Highland, the fearlessness he brings. It's what makes the fans love him, Brent.
Yeah, B.A., I like the Bones nickname, by the way, but this energy, it's infectious, and that's what Bones brings to the game. And when he gets hot, this guy tends to stay hot for a long time.
And the basket by MP.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
Now here's Porter. And in the game with Boston, he did not play well. 6 on the shot clock. A shot to stop the run. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Drains the triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Denver has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Denver calls timeout. This game against Minnesota is the first time they've met this year.
Winning the season series last year in a battle of middle-of-the-pack teams.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside Murray. Puts up a 3. And another miss by Denver.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
MP shot is good.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this scoring to rely on.
Murray passes to Porter. Back to Murray. A little mid-range shot is up. Rebound Minnesota. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
Oh boy, throughout the game, they got after it defensively and forced a lot of turnovers too.
So active defensively, and I love when they did force a turnover, they just flat out attacked. The points they got off turnovers swung the game in their favor.
Now here's Murray, coming off a 16-point game against Boston.
And guys, in addition to that scoring, he was absolutely tenacious on the defensive end. A complete two-way game for him. Finished with 3 steals, I think, and that was a difference maker.
Russell to pass to MP. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got his 3rd assist of the night. And Denver shooting just 22% in the early stages of this one. Murray passes to Jokic. Now here's Porter. Outside Murray. Shot to win the cold streak. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Well, don't forget about Jamal Murray. This guy is back. He's as good as any other point guard in the Western Conference.
You know, with Murray, he's an efficient, high-volume scorer with a complete offensive game, Brent.
No doubt, B.A. Scores at all 3 levels, has a great handle. And I'll tell you what, this is about recovery. Jamal getting back, being focused to return to the game that has eluded him from injuries the past couple years. He is focused.
Denver has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Porter. Gordon against Towns. Gordon outside. 6 to shoot. Outside Murray. Over MP. Murray, no good.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
From deep, MP sends it home from three-point land. MP's got 33.
Oh, flawless start for him here in the first quarter.
Stolen by MP. Inside, Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Here's Highland. 20 points for him last game against Boston. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. MP left side. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Timberwolves foul.
Anderson's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Najee, he's checked in for the Nuggets.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Jokic. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
I mean, if height wasn't enough, Towns also has serious athleticism. There's just no easy shots when he's around.
Now here's MP. He's got 36 points. Yep, count it.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, the Nuggets shooting 23%. Not great so far. Pass to Porter. Here's Highland. Edwards pulls it in.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Here's MP. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. And a new group getting ready for the Nuggets. Green's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Brown comes in for Michael Porter. Reed's checked in for Jamal Murray. And it's Smith in for Highland. 3 on the clock. Here's Brown. Edwards pulls it in. Edwards got his 4th rebound in this one. MP outside to the inside. A slam dunk by Reed.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And here are the Nuggets now. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. MP against Brown. And he's going for the lob.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Smith passes to Brown. And here is Green. Anderson covers. That's tipped. Stolen by Anderson. On the wing, MP. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Detroit. From outside the arc, knocks down the triple. MP's got 43 points.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Back to Najee. Pass to Reed, looking to win the run. Can't get it to drop. And Minnesota the other way with it now. Outside, Anderson. Edwards with it. Now here's MP. 43 points in the game. And there it is for him.
Capable on the interior to score so long. Slow-mo. Anderson not going to pass up a look like that.
Smith passes to Green. Here's Reed, covered by MP, to the paint. Oh, and Reed with a block. Out on his own on the break. Here's Edwards. And count the basket. He was fouled. And he's...
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Highland. Down low. The fadeaway. Jokic, no good.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. D'Angelo Russell is out there with MP. And it's Edwards in at small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Now here's Murray. 5 points in the game. From the top of the key. And another miss by Denver. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. And the basket by MP.
He's lighting them up. Tough to strategize a comeback when you're being run over.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by MP. And got it. Another basket. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
The Nuggets have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Outside Porter. Pass to Gordon. Here's Highland. Will it go? Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. From deep, MP connects again from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. Back to Porter. To the paint. Here's Highland. Nails it. And he's 1 for 5 with that one.
Good job reading the floor. Aaron Gordon solid at sensing when someone's open.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Nikola Jokic again has won the league MVP, but he's not one to beat his own chest. He said, quote, "I never think about it. I didn't come here to be the MVP of the league. I always think that somebody's better than me, and I want to compete to beat them. Just by that mentality alone, I'm the underdog every time." Brian?
Well, it's working for him, Allie. Thanks.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
Well, we're at the time of the calendar when some teams go through a midseason lull. Graham, what has to be done to avoid that?
Well, first of all, you have to keep your composure. You cannot panic. And, of course, this is when a coach earns his keep. Motivation becomes key. Keeping the players focused and making sure nobody starts coasting.
Just 5 on the clock. The Nuggets have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
And here's MP from outside. Another bucket. Wow. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
The BA, it feels like he can't miss.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Outside Porter. Pass to Highland. There's the 3. He drops it from range. He has 7.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
MP finds Gobert. MP outside. And another one. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Pass to Jokic. Outside Murray. Here's Highland. Here's Jokic. 23 points for him last game against Boston.
And guys, the other thing that he did well was just facilitate the offense, pass the ball around beautifully in that one. Seriously, put on a passing clinic.
On target from range.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's stolen by MP. Fast break, Minnesota for the finish. And MP throws it down.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Three-pointer. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Now here's Murray. He's got 5. And another miss by Denver.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
MP, the pass to Towns. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got six assists. In the game. Outside Porter. Here's Highland, guarded by Russell. Pass to Gordon to end the run. Offensive rebound.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Denver has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. The drive by Murray. Oh, MP with a block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. Off the inbound.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Outside Russell. MP outside. Lets the three fly. And another three from Minnesota.
He's dropping the three ball with incredible consistency. What a barrage here in the first half.
Porter, the pass to Gordon. A shot from the mid-range. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. MP left side. And another three from Minnesota.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
When we talk about the Nuggets in their front office, they've done a great job drafting players, Brent.
Yeah, B.A., when you find Jokic in the second round, I'd say that's more than commendable. But you got other guys on this roster, other non-lottery picks like Bones Highland, and I give their scouts a lot of credit.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Outside Porter. Pass to Murray. Oh, they need this! And the basket by Jokic.
And I like that from Murray. Not an extra dribble. Get the ball to the open teammate right away.
From deep, MP. Good! Another from 3.
And this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now for most threes in a game.
And the points keep piling up and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from downtown. From the baseline, Murray's shot is good. Murray's got 7 points.
Good sign of an efficient shooter there. His release is lightning quick.
Outside Edwards. Pass to MP. There's the triple. He got it again! Sensational!
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands alone for second place for points. What an unbelievable night here. Gordon's got space. Towns with a rebound. Gordon's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Edwards, a pass to MP. Very buries it down low.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. Denver's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Green against Towns. Green, the pass to Smith. Shot clock at 5. Here's Brown. And Gobert with a block.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
Towns for 3. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got assist number 7 tonight.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Pass to Smith. Here's Reed, defended by Gobert. Back to Smith. 1:36 left to play in the first half. Can they get it? They host the Trailblazers, and that's the 3rd game out of 4 at home for them. And he lobs it up. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
I mean, how do you stop Gobert on a slam? He's too big, rising up too fast. There's really nothing you can do.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Smith passes to Brown. Softly drops in the floater. Brown's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Terrific job by Smith to dish that one off to his open teammate right there.
Inside. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Smith passes to Brown. Here's Najee. To the left side wing. Here's Reed. Outside, Brown. From downtown. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the middle. And Gobert with the stuff.
And just so mobile at his size. Once Gobert sets the screen, he rolls hard to the right spot.
Pass to Reed. It's stolen by MP. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Throws it up high. Tries to save it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
Jalen Noel.
With 1 on the clock. No good that time. And so it's Minnesota.
Your Minnesota Timberwolves. 116. The Nuggets. 29. Time to get up and make some noise.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Well, the Nuggets shooting a poor 25% for this game so far. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Michael Malone. The backcourt for him is Highland and Murray. Gordon is the 4 with the Joker in the middle. And it's Porter in at the small forward position. Now here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And a statement from Jamal. When he gets that kind of room, he's capable of throwing it down.
So much NBA talent like Jamal Murray out of Canada, specifically the province of Ontario.
Yeah, very true. And I think that's because guys like Murray, born in the late 90s, they grew up with the NBA in Toronto. And Jamal and others have been inspired by the Raptors.
Here's MP. Non-stop scoring machine right here. Out to the wing. To the inside. Pass to Jokic. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
And in 2022, more history made by Nikola Jokic, becoming the first player to amass 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 500 assists in a single season.
And Nikola Jokic breaking barriers at the center position, Grant.
Oh, so true, B.A. That 2,000, 1,500 season, it never been done before. The Joker's ability to be a facilitator at the 5, almost a point center, we've never really seen that before.
Here's Porter. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Pass to Highland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No luck on that one.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide-open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
And the basket by MP.
But with the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Stolen by MP. To the middle. And Edwards slams it in.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And here are the Nuggets now, after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Just 5 to shoot. The Nuggets need to get one up. Jokic, no good.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Well, they're clicking on all cylinders right now, beginning to pull away.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Here's Highland. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Murray's shot is good.
Well, that's a crafty finish around the basket. Murray fearing nobody on that possession.
The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Back to Russell. Pass to MP. Down low. Gordon with a steal. MP against Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Edwards, a pass to MP. Fires for 3. Connects again from distance.
There it is, a shot that puts him tied at the top of the record books.
And he just can't be denied from deep. Now he's tied for most threes in a single game. Amazing. Here's Murray. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Murray's got 15 points. The Timberwolves have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And here's MP from outside, and again for 3.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful 3.
A new single game record and a night that everyone will remember the rest of their lives.
And listen to this crowd, letting him hear it.
As well they should. One of the great three-point shooting displays in league history.
And this shooting display could be in a museum, an absolute masterpiece from deep.
Some changes for a minute.
Substitution on the board.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Timberwolves.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
Free throw good. Brown and left. Legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Outside, Anderson. McDaniels passes to MP. Let's go with a 3. Fires in the triple. MP's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Well, he should be playing this game with an apron on because he's cooking right now.
Smith passes to Murray. Green with the ball. 1:24 left in the third quarter. Smith against MP. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
At the line for the Nuggets.
And he knocks down the first one.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl-Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Gobert's checked in. And he converts the layup. Gobert's got 13.
And this is where you get Gobert the ball. With his size and length, he's so tough to stop from there.
Outside Murray. Kick out to Brown. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Give him 8.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
From deep, MP gets the 3 to fall.
I mean, this guy is unreal. What a show.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Murray. On the wing, Green. Outside, Brown. And there's the drive. No good. Nice D from Anderson. From deep, MP. Oh, connects again.
I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. And listening to these fans, they are ecstatic with the way he's filling it up.
Just an incredible game he's having. One to remember for sure.
Put a hand up, put 2 hands up, an arm, a leg. It's not bothering him right now. All of these shots are just working. He's a force on offense.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. Their defense has forced a number of key turnovers, giving them a clear advantage on possessions. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Checked in for Minnesota. MP comes in for Noel. And a new group getting ready for the Nuggets. Jokic is checked in for Green. Porter Jr. comes in for Brown. Highland, he's checked in for Reed. And Murray subbed in for Smith. Austin Rivers out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Naz Reid. Then it's MP. And it's McLaughlin in at the point guard position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Pass to Porter. Shoots over Anderson. And too long on the shot. And so it's Minnesota with it. From deep, MP hits a three-pointer.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Here's Murray. Here's Jokic. And that one drops. Jokic has got 11 points here in the second half.
Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with, and look how engaged he is on both ends.
Sinks it from distance.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Murray finds Jokic. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Third personal foul.
It's going to be on Naz Reid.
Jokic doing a better job there of using his body inside and getting the angle, then finds his way to the line. Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in, and right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
And Minnesota calls time here.
And guys, over the last several years, Denver's been top 10 in offensive rating. Now, they played a slower pace, but made the most of their possessions.
Minnesota Timberwolves Dancers.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow, so impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close.
Wow, he really played phenomenal tonight, but we've almost come to expect that from him. He feeds off the energy from this crowd, and it certainly plays a part in elevating his game. Denver on D. From deep, MP. And the three-pointer goes. MP's got 9 points in the quarter. Boy, this Denver team, great offensively over the last couple of seasons. How so?
Well, BA, they execute in the half courts. That's pretty simple. I mean, so difficult to do against NBA defenses. Now, normally they have multiple ball handlers on the floor, guys who can make quick decisions.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Well, Grant, I know you collect art, so we've been hearing all about these NFTs that teams and players are creating. I'm going to need a little instructional here. What's it all about?
Oh, BA, first of all, memorabilia and collectibles have always been around. But yes, NFTs have taken it to a whole nother level. And yes, I do have an NFT. I don't fully understand it, so I can't explain it to you. But I know it's the next big thing, that's for sure.
2 minutes.
And here's Smith.
In the game. 2 minutes.
And the layup is good off the glass.
Say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
MP way outside. The shot that time not on target. Now Denver takes it the other way. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Personal foul. 15
Well, when we talk home court advantage, you think the Nuggets have the best in the NBA?
I think so, BA, and it has to do with geography. Denver is at altitude, and that's hard on your body, trust me, I know. And they're isolated from the rest of the league, so it always is a long trip out there as well.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Dozier's checked in. Good on both. There's 1:40 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Jacks up a three, and MP with the three.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
And another miss by Denver.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Timberwolves.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, BA, it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And this victory will put them at 36 wins on the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Here's Cancar. Anderson covers. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Reed. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long.
Get outside, get outside.
Smith outside. Pass to Chanchar. 5 to shoot. They need this. Can't connect. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you later.
Great perimeter defense in this win tonight. How did you guys manage to shut them down?
Man, sometimes you got to take matters into your own hands. You know, I feel like that's what the team needed, was a spark. You know, so I tried to create one by locking down my man and forcing some turnovers.
So do you see yourself as the guy who needs to provide a spark?
I mean, come on, John. That's why they drafted me, right? I mean, listen, there's guys in this league who can shoot, maybe even get a bucket, but that's all.
Yeah. Ain't no debating it, ain't no complaining or faking it. I'm on one. Don't make me spin on all you. Through my music, is you stupid? Don't make them have to call come use it. I got a lot of power and I love to abuse it. You lying through your teeth like your words a toothpick. Tupac rolling in his grave. Me and you ain't the same. I'm on a whole nother page. Like the came, I'm in a whole nother lane. I'm going off the brain. This think he fly, I'm off the plane. I look at his like, oh, what a shame. Make him, hey, let him. Do you hear what I'm saying? Better stay out my way. Better stay out my range. And I don't mean the truck, boy. They coming with the slide. They playing with the slide. With the noise. Eeny, meeny, meeny, miny, mo. I catch a hating by his toe. Make him tic-tac like he tap dancing at a show. Get him on the weekend. That's the exit.
bulletproof. Boss moves, workers fertilize along with lawyers like Cochran, running it. Break the box spring. Got a fox print. Cameos with cameo. The ladies just feel like new edition Candy Girl minus the Remy curl. The black Led Zeppelin. Sled go from 0 to 60 in less than 6 seconds. It was destined. Out the Hummer. Taking numbers. This is we play the uppers. Baby muppers, maybe uppers. Wait a black Mercedes bumper. It's like slum like.
My heart is frigid, I'm an art exhibit. Crash the boat, that's just a part of living. My soul descends from the heavens, and I'm pretty sure I've been here before, cause I can feel it. When the wolf screams, my eyes turn black, and I can't feel. Spin the wheel, skip quick like a. So much that I can deal with. You'll have to learn real. I don't know about the pilot, about the tailwind. Look at this brand I built, hand and will. I should have played the Vanderbilt. Standing still, just hand me the. Drop the white van in Amityville. When I hopped out, they like it can't be real. Well, international, not here. We speak clearly about my origin. And I ain't talking about Oregon. I'm about to go on tour again, so buy your tickets and fry the chicken. Play me 5 feet of wide precision.
I still got anxiety, that's why I keep it on me. Sometimes I feel like I can't trust no one around me. There's another side of me, but I don't even show it. 'Cause I got way too many people ain't nothing. Been through the pressure, and learned my lessons. So I got my lessons in it, but I still got anxiety, that's why I keep it on me. Sometimes I feel like I can't trust no one around me. 'Cause I got anxiety. Conversation, complicated, consequences, people talk, ain't got no patience, just get that money, get that shit, it don't matter how I do it, they gon' love it, I've been going through it, got my mind racing, and they gon' have to face it, I'm destined for greatness, I'm in the state, they keep trying to take it, they get it. Just no one around me, 'cause I got anxiety. Yeah, they tryna breathe me, I could never let it phase me. I gotta learn to embrace it, wanted to change it, even when life get crazy. I'ma always be there. I was starving, had to get it from the bottom. Now I got all these problems, I keep solving, but I'm with the money off. Gotta work for you, I'ma go get it regardless. Too busy with my pockets, I'm not talking. I'm the reason why they talking, only pop out when I'm shopping. Yeah.
Thanks for doing this, MP.
Thank you for having me here.
As I'm sure Miss St. Germain explained, Enterprise Monthly's Young Leadership issue is our most celebrated issue of the
And tonight we've got the Michigan State Spartans playing against the Florida Gators.
Hey, look, you heard what Coach said, all right? Hey, yo, pick your heads up, man. 10 points is nothing. Yeah, okay, we hit a little bump. Junior went.
And it's the Gators with the ball, trailing by 10. Trailing by 10 in the second half. Not an easy task for such a young team to come back from, you guys.
How the freshmen respond in this situation will tell you a lot about them. Hopefully they can keep their heads and try to make a game of it.
The tray. That shot, no good. Now the Spartans take it the other way. Pass to Lambert. Can't hit the step back J. And the Gators with possession. It's a 10-point game. The three ball. And it's Mills with the rebound. Here's early. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two here.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Connect. From three-point range.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle, to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally.
The shot from 6. Second chance shot. The shot, no good. The Gators go the other way with it. He's guarded by Hayward. The three. Nailed from three-point land.
Don't look now, but with MP, this team is in striking distance.
They keep chipping away at that lead. MP has done a great job of filling in for Junior.
Back to Webb. Up top early. Good work defensively by Bayless. Florida trailing. Here they come. And that one's good. Diaz.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Yeah, they've done a great job to get back within striking distance. Really a solid comeback effort here.
And the Gators get another three.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And that shot was huge as they try to stem the tide here and hang on to the lead.
Yeah, they had been watching it kind of melt away, but that basket could be what gets the momentum back in their favor.
Good, another three-point shot.
Look, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
And Greg, I've got to admit to you, I mean, I did not think they were going to get all the way back. I thought they were done. But they've shown some serious resilience and character to battle this far back.
Pulls up from 15 and out of bounds. The Gators will take it.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Boy, what a comeback this has been. You know, MP stepped in for Junior when he got injured, and now it's a brand new ball game.
To take the lead. It falls for his fifth field goal. He's now shooting 5 for 8.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
As he should. I mean, when you're having the kind of day he's having from long range, you're doing your team a disservice if you aren't shot hungry.
Back to Harvey. Hayward. Here's Falcone. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one, drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. It's going to go on Bayless. And as you guys said, MP and his team could have folded when Junior went down.
They showed a lot of heart with how they rallied. Great job of coming together with their backs against the wall.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. They want things to be easy on themselves here late. Make sure he has the ball.
Early misses.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And, Greg, it's been hard to watch. I mean, you can see his frustration. He's actually looking forward to the end of this period so he can have a fresh start for the next one.
Michigan State trailing. Back to Mills. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
And the Gators get another three.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Literally every shot, partner. I mean, they just aren't missing.
Pass to Falcone.
Pretty early to be over the limit. That foul situation is something we want to keep an eye on.
At the line for the Spartans, Angelo Falcone, shooting 2.
And so he makes both from the line. Here's Florida. From outside the arc. Field goal number 9. He's 9 for 12 with that basket.
And what a competitor. I mean, he's been looking for a shot all game long. He shouldered almost the entire load for them offensively.
Now here's Hayward. Pass to Falcone. The 19-foot shot. Rebound by the Gators.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
Shooting for Florida, number 40.
So he gets them both. Lambert with it. Pass to Reese. Hayward, defended by Palmer. Hayward's shot is off. Trying to add a few more points to their lead.
And they should just stay with what they've been doing.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
He's outside. Hayward. And it's out of bounds. The Spartans able to retain possession here.
Coming onto the floor for your Gators, Connor Lawson. Substitution for the Spartans.
It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change.
Pass to Early. 5 to shoot. Releases. And no good.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here. That's not a good look at all.
And the Gators get another 3.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Pass to Lambert. Now here's Early. Hayward. Back to Early. Launches it. Lawson with the rebound.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
Michigan State calls timeout.
Yeah, and his shot selection, iffy at best tonight. A lot of forced, contested shots this game. He'll be lucky if he just gets a talking to here instead of a ticket to the bench.
And the Spartans with possession here. Outside, Hayward. Pass to Mills. Harvey. Mercer covering. Hayward with it. Here's Harvey. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws coming for him. It's going to be on Harvey.
Number 40.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Here's Lambert. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Outside, Mills. Fires from deep. Lawson with the rebound. Now the Gators with it. They lead by 20, and that's the most we've seen. Oh, I see. And the Spartans with possession here. Outside, Hayward. Pass to Mills. Excellent D there from Diaz. Early covering. Jacks up the 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
They weren't very crisp in the first half, but they've really picked it up. The same shots they struggled with earlier are now starting to fall.
Outside, Hayward. Early. Pass to Lambert. And that time, also a missed shot. That one goes in.
Useful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
Well, height, who cares about height? I mean, it's just a number. Hey, you got to go with what you got. And he took what he had right at him there.
Bautista, Edwin Collins, Harry Thomas, Jeffrey Peterson. Substitution
outside
for the
Kelly.
Spartans.
Back to Rodriguez. Outside Fields. Now here's Blake. He's tightly guarded. Weber covered by Collins. Shot clock at 6. The shot by Weber, no good. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
6-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. He's covered by Fields. downtown. Good in the triple.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Here's Rodriguez. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot and will go to the line.
First personal foul. At the line for the Spartans, Pablo Rodriguez, taking 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the line.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
And so the Florida Gators have won it and will move on.
You know, they showed tremendous heart to battle back and get the victory. Had a star player out with an injury, down 10 at the break, but they still got a huge win.
And we have to talk about MP stepping in for Junior. Not only did he show promise, but he was sensational as he led the team back for the win. What a showing.
Hey, look, man, I'm just saying, some of those scooters are nice, man. Look, we...
Nice game, freshman.
Thank you. Mila.
Yeah.
MP.
I know. I'm the media intern.
Yeah, I definitely knew that.
Yeah. Cool.
So.
Sorry,
What?
I don't know. Maybe I've been trying to meet you all semester and you're finally noticing me and I'm getting lost in your eyes. I mean, my heart's racing. Is this a dream?
So how long was Junior out?
I want to say it was a couple weeks.
And was there any tension when he came back?
No, not at all. When he came back, he was right. And I also still had a lot to learn, which I did. But by the time the next season rolled around, I was ready. At least I felt like I was. I was getting a little closer.
Well, I know you're about out of time, but I'd love to talk to you later if possible.
Yeah, sure, I'd love to.
Just to finish the story. Let me know when you're free.
Will do. Thanks.
This year has been flying by, and it's time to narrow down your first finalist for Top Play of the Year and winner of 1 million VC. I'm Big Pat, PA announcer for your Charlotte Hornets. I'm ready to go. Here.
It's been an exciting season already, Doris, but I think the middle of the year is when you really get an idea of which teams are in it for the long haul. They reveal their true selves.
Right. By the midpoint of the season, the best teams are really starting to take shape. Everyone's much more You can tell that winning matters, that the groups are collectively pulling in the same direction. So I agree. By this time of the year, we have a pretty good idea who is going to win and win consistently.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Their forwards, it's Hart and Grant. Gary Payton II is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Nurkic in at the 5 down low. No good from Grant. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. It's a 3-point game. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets. Jeremy. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team.
Here at home, it's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge. And we'll see you next time.